Today, I want to look back on Borderlands and find out what happened to get us where we are today. So sit back, relax, and come along on this wild ride. First, we are going to take a look at what made Borderlands fall from grace to begin with, and that's none other than Borderlands 3.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
When Borderlands 3 came out, the community reception was generally good until people started paying attention to the writing. The game's writing and characters just felt so out of touch, which brings me to the villains. Tyreen and Troy Calypso. My god, did these characters suck. And it's not just me that thinks this. Most of the Borderlands community agrees that they are the most annoying and just downright lame villains we've had yet. Another character that feels this way is Ava, a new character that was introduced as Maya's apprentice. She isn't as bad as the twins, but she definitely is not far behind.
In all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
At first, Mayhem mode was 4 levels, with each level making gameplay more difficult. It was fairly balanced and had some good reception. The community asked for some balance changes, and before you know it, Mayhem 2.0 was released. When 2.0 was released, the community hated it, and for good reason. It made the game feel very annoying, and only a few weapons were viable in Mayhem 10, many of them being a Mayhem 6 unlock. With this change also came new Mayhem modifiers like these. These modifiers made the game 10 times worse to play, with ones like Buddy System, making enemies invulnerable until the drone helping them was destroyed, or Not the Face, which reduced crit damage by 75%. On top of that, the gear that you had to be completely refarmed to even have a chance of getting to Mayhem 10. Gearbox eventually added a Mayhem 11, but they waited far too long, so the damage had already been done.
Hopefully this shit get better. Who knows? But life weak as hell right now.
Around the first DLC of Borderlands 3, Gearbox had a creator call with some prominent content creators in which they showed a roadmap, which I will not be showing due to legal reasons, but this roadmap seemingly showed a battle pass that was planned to release in Borderlands 3. But this never came to be, and you may be wondering how or who leaked this information. Well, stick around because it's coming soon. But before that, we must talk about Wonderlands.
This is too easy. This is too easy. You heard him?
When Wonderlands released, it was received very well. The story and writing were far better than Borderlands 3's, the gameplay also felt great, and everything seemed great until you unlocked the Chaos Chambers. At first, there was a good reaction by the community, with the chambers having 20 levels of increasingly harder difficulty, but an update released later on that eventually added a total of 100 levels instead of the original 20, which really didn't do much to make the chambers better. It goes without saying that the community hated this change. But that wasn't all. Gearbox released the first DLC.
They're not called DLCs anymore? What are they called? PLCs? Well, that's just ridiculous.
So Gearbox released the first PLC, and it was a 20 to 30 minute quest with a boss at the end. And it wasn't just the one. No. It was all 4 of them. Also, to farm the boss at the end, you had to do the whole mission just for a single chance at what you wanted each time.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, now to the fun part. Remember how I said to stick around because it was coming soon? Well, it's soon. This is Morning Afterkill. He made the video that leaked the Battle Pass information. After his video went out, it was revealed that he was supposed to be under an NDA, which, for those of you that don't know, an NDA is a non-disclosure agreement, basically meaning you can't talk or show anything that was talked about during the call, but he was never served one. A short time after he leaked this information, he went after creators like Jolts and K6 for not speaking up about the Battle Pass situation, even though they couldn't speak on it due to the NDA that they had signed. After all was said and done, the 2K employee who didn't serve Morning Afterkill the NDA was fired, and to this day, years later, he is still making clickbait videos about the quote-unquote shills in the community. But anyways, let's move on. Just a few days ago, we got information that a co-developer on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands had a massive layoff. We don't know what this means for the future of the franchise, but layoffs always suck, and I just wanted to throw this in to inform the community about it and say that I hope everyone who did end up getting laid off is okay and found another job. With that all being said, can Borderlands 4 save the franchise and magically make the community happy again? Only time will tell, but what I do know is if it doesn't, the franchise may die, and nobody wants that. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like as it helps me a ton, and other than that, have a good day everybody. Goodbye.